Hey guys, it's Jesszman here, bringing you guys some Uncharted 3 commentary. Now, this comes in the form of a question and answer session that MistaDonzie, the YouTube user MistaDonzie, and I had through PMs. Now, I just wanted to address MistaDonzie's questions through a representative video. So let's jump right into it. So the first question that MistaDonzie had for me basically addressed the whole Blindfire situation with the Cal 7 and various other guns and how that's handled in Uncharted 3. Now, if you guys looked at my earlier video that I posted yesterday about patch 1.02, you guys saw that they did address that whole Blindfire issue in this patch by making your character slow down while still blind firing, and this brings out stopping power more. So stopping power was increased for all the weapons, and it is a lot easier to slow people down when they're trying to blind fire you, thus rendering them incapable of blind firing you not that often. So the whole blind fire issue has been solved, MistaDonzie, and you can safely play Uncharted 3 now without having to worry about being blind fired by the Cal 7 or various other guns. But be careful, because people can still blind fire. As you can see right here, there's a guy that had jumped over to his left, or to my left. Now, I would have gone to blind fire him, honestly, if this was pre-patch 1.02, but since this is post, I knew that I would have slowed down and he would have had a greater window of opportunity to retaliate. So I didn't want to do this, or I didn't want to do that, because I knew that I most likely would have died had I tried to initiate him in a blind fire moment. But yeah, I hope that answers your question, MistaDonzie. And the second question that he had basically pertains to the aiming reticle, the little white dot in the center of the screen that serves as an aiming reticle. Now from what I'm saying, cinema mode does not capture that aiming reticle, but yes, MistaDonzie, that aiming reticle is indeed still in Uncharted 3. It remains from the summer beta, and it is very helpful when using the T-bolt, especially on this map, on this side of the map, when you're trying to snipe someone across the map on the other T-bolt section of the map. But yeah, there is an option, if you don't like it, to turn off the little aiming reticle. I don't know why you wouldn't like it, but I mean, it's still there just for people who don't like that thing obscuring their view on the screen, although it is a tiny thing and I don't notice it most of the time. But I would like for an option in the future to change the color of it, just so it's more noticeable in matches, because a lot of the times I do forget it's there unless it's like a rare occasion where I'm actually using a sniper weapon. But on to the next question of MistaDonzie's. Now, next up, MistaDonzie actually has three more questions. Now, his first question asks, like, does the new sprint system make it easy to hip fire? Now, as I already said earlier on, no, it doesn't. As you can see right there, I stopped the guy before he was able to get to me and blind fire me. So no, the new sprint system does not make it easy to blind fire anymore, because of patch 1.02 enabling to slow down when you are blind firing, and thus bringing out the effects of the whole bringing the effects of the stopping power into play. Now, his third question, or his other question, is are there loadouts in Uncharted 3? And yes, there are loadouts. Now, you have a choice of 5 loadouts, and within these loadouts you can choose your primary weapon, secondary weapon, two booster slots, 1 and 2, and your kickback. Now, your primary and secondary weapon both can have mods. Now, these mods serve to enhance your weapon, whether it be the ammo clip, amount of ammo, or like the blind fire accuracy, or the aiming reticle accuracy. Now, what I have on is the FAL with the accuracy mod, because that does help especially with fleet foot, which was fixed in patch 1.03, which just released last night, because it's the patch 1.02 did mess up fleet foot, and that was unintentional by Naughty Dog, and they just went back and they fixed it in 1.03, which was released earlier today. So I'm very happy to say that fleet foot is back to its pristine condition that I was in before. The other question he had is just about stopping power, which I've already addressed in this video. So let's move on to, actually no, he's done questioning. So I'll move on to a little bit of commentary about the video before we stop. So over here, you can see again, I stopped him with my gun, and thanks to the whole stopping power thing, the whole slowdown and everything. Now, I really could have ended this match earlier than I did. Like, I believe right here I could have ended it had I activated my Juggernaut kickback. See, the Juggernaut kickback, I always forget that I have it because it's one of those kickbacks where you want to save it because you don't know when you're gonna really need it. So I always forget it, and then I'm like, oh wait, I have Juggernaut, let me just activate it right here, and then it comes in use. So I should have activated it back there just to save my skin and to end the match quickly. But anyway, that's it for our first Q&A session. If you guys have any questions, just send it to my inbox. I'm Jesszman, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.